finally, with our kikis, Ron, don't say gay DeSantis is a desperate man. The flailing Florida governor continues to fall further behind Donald Trump in the Republican race. Clamoring for positive coverage, DeSantis agreed to debate California Governor Gavin Newsom, a man who he isn't running against. And it blew up in his freaking face. Fox News' Sean Hannity, who moderated the proceedings, tried to tip the scales in DeSantis' favor. Hannity teed up some of DeSantis' favorite talking points and attempted to nail Newsom with unfavorable facts and figures. But none of it mattered. At one point, DeSantis resorted to holding up a map plotted with fecal matter to discredit California's mental health care system. Yeah, we don't get it either. Watch this.
Off the streets. We've also invested in unprecedented resources in reforming our behavioral health system. Ron has literally the worst mental health system in America, forgive me, outside of Mississippi and Texas. And so with all due respect to being lectured on some of these topics, Ron DeSantis is not the one I'm going to be listening
30-second response. You're, well, I'm looking at total time. Governor DeSantis,
look,
about 2 minutes.
He needs it.
This is a map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting? Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see
DeSantis literally talks shit this time. Literally, okay? What are we all talking about? You know, when this was first announced that Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, who I love, and he used to be the mayor of San Francisco when I lived in San Francisco, right? And he's such a wonderful ally, aside from being super handsome and just wonderful to talk to, you know, he's been an ally for a very long time. And so when he had announced that he wanted to, you know, people were leaving Florida to go to California, right? And, you know, when he wanted to have this debate with him, I was like, but why? I don't understand.
It doesn't make sense.
You know, I mean, I get it. Just to make, if you want to make our governor look stupid, oh, go for it. I'll give you extra time. But I didn't understand why.
You know what's
what I
funny?
mean?
That I'm sure that DeSantis's people thought this is going to be a great PR moment for him. Because you know that the masses don't necessarily pay attention to detail, right? So they're like, oh, he's debating Gavin Newsom. And Gavin Newsom, everything would sort of revolve around that. And they'd have something to be able to show, maybe that they thought would show DeSantis in a better light. But in the end, it just showed how ridiculous he is.
Yeah.
Like another thing, we have to stop giving him airtime. Like, seriously,
That part.
like, why are we talking about this guy so much? This guy's a fool. He's made us the laughing stock of the entire country. Like, he's losing incredibly to the other douchebag.
Yeah.
So it's like, just let's let him go.
Oh my
let's
God.
let him go.
No, and I have to agree with you there. Like, we are giving him too much screen time. Like, we really are. I mean, he's just, you know, he's... I'm waiting for him to do something so desperately that he F's something up big time. You know what I mean?
I mean, more than what he's done to the state already?
Well, no, to the state as a whole. And you're absolutely right. Like, I've been traveling the last couple of months, and everywhere I go, if I say Florida, the person's face changes, right? Like, it literally changes.
Right, it's true. So you know that Guillermo and I were in San Diego this
His
past
better
weekend.
half, Guillermo.
Yes. We were in San Diego. We went to see the San Diego Gay Men's Chorus because some of his friends sing in that chorus. And we were
Does
like,
Guillermo
hey,
sing?
Guillermo sing.
Does he sing to you?
He sings to me.
Does he sing poorly?
I have it on video. No, he has a really rich voice.
I was going to
Let's
say
just
that. Like, he looks
Very
like he could
rich.
do like a baritone song.
Yeah, like, oh,
Tony, I love you. Antonio, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
What would you like for breakfast?
He sings in the car. He sings in the car a lot.
Is there space in the car for your voice and his? Holy crap.
No, we don't do duets. He doesn't,
no duets?
He doesn't do duets very well. Like, he just likes to sing by himself.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yeah,
we got
rich
off target.
voice.
So you were
But
in
listen,
California.
And we're like we said to his friends, you guys should come to Florida to see us. Let's hang out. There's so much to do in South Florida. And the first thing his friend Fonzie said was, the guy's name is really Fonzie, I'm not kidding. He said, Florida, but that's where that DeSantis douche is. No, we want to stay away from all of that. So it goes so far, right? Like, it's like, we are the laughing stock. People don't want to come and visit us.
Yeah.
You know, there were organizations like Equality Florida, not sure why they did this, but at one point told people not to come to Florida.
Yeah, no, that
Like,
was a
come
bad
on.
move. I didn't
You
think
know,
that was
it's
a
a
smart
beautiful
move.
state. There's a lot of us here that makes sense. Most of us are not allied with this idiot governor.
Yeah.
Like, come and visit us. Be a part of what we have to share. It's a beautiful state. We have beautiful cities. You can be in bed with Faye.
Yeah, you could.
Come visit us.
Look,
Seriously.
You know, here's the thing. Like, we're told that all the time, right? We're told that, like, oh my God, why are you still down there? Blah, blah, blah. Tony and I are going to be here. We're going to go down with the ship.
Always.
You know, there is if we leave, we don't know that there's going to be another fighter ready to take our place to fight. There's not enough of us, so we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's still a beautiful place. DeSantis doesn't necessarily dictate what happens here.
Yeah.
A lot of it is political rhetoric. He's trying to attack our most vulnerable. We fight back, and that's how we'll win ultimately, right? But it doesn't mean you shouldn't visit the state of Florida. It doesn't mean you shouldn't come here and really partake in all the beauty that we have to share.
Listen, we have the hottest people. Like, seriously, the people are like, I think that people, once they get through Miami, they get like 2 points prettier. Just like that, okay? So think about that friend. You know that friend, right? You know that friend, right? That friend that's not the cutest one of the group, right? But you still let them join you, right? Okay, they get cuter in South Florida.
It's true.
All of a sudden you get a tan. Okay, you know that filter, right? On TikTok? You know which one I'm talking about, right? Eso pasa immediately. As soon as you get her, bloop.
Or Lenza. Yeah, that's why
It's
we
like
pay.
Lenza.
That's why we pay for Lenza.
That's what I bought myself for Black Friday was Lenza. Isn't that horrible?
Was it
Oh,
cheaper?
and Botox.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean-
But we need both.
Oh, of course.
What are we gonna do?
Of course. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.